Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. Welcome back to our channel, everybody. Today is another day, and I just want to show you some trades I took today. Okay, I've realized that most of you guys find it very difficult to find setups. You don't even know where you're supposed to enter upon all the technical analysis you've learned on YouTube, upon all the books you've read. You still don't actually know where you're supposed to enter. Okay, so me as a day trader trading for some time, I decided to share my trades with you. Okay, so maybe twice a week or maybe 3 times a week if I get time. I will share my trades with you, okay, my entries and where I took the trades, so that you'll be able to also keep those same patterns in your head. The next time you meet them, you'll be able to trade them, okay? So let's get started and let's see the trades I took today and whether they were wins or losses, and you see the setups, okay? So my trading starts from currency strength meter, and as you can see, today I have USD to be very strong. It's very strong on the H4, okay? I'm trading on the H1 and M15, so which means I want H4 to be stronger. You can see that the USD was very strong today, and I could see that the AUD was very weak, okay? And on my currency strength, I'm merging the weakest with the strongest, okay? You see, market do not trend every time, but anytime you're able to merge the strongest with the weakest, you always find a trending market to trade, okay? The forex market does not trend every time, but anytime you use the currency strength meter to merge the strongest with the weakest, you always find a trending market to trade every day, okay? Every day you can find setups, so you can find one setup, 2 setups or 3 setups. Sometimes I can even find 4. But me, as for me, maximum I take 3. Okay, I take 3 maximum. Okay, the day I don't get anything, fine, but I take 3 maximum. So as you can see, the USD, the USD is strong, and the AUD is weak, right? So what can we merge? We can merge USD, guys. I'm writing the maths, okay? So forgive me for my handwriting. USD, AUD. What else can we merge? We can see that we can merge the same USD with the switch. Can you see? USD with the switch. So USD with the switch. We can see we can merge them. We can also merge Euro. Euro is strong. We can also merge Euro, AUD and the switch, right? We can merge Euro with the AUD, and then we can merge the Euro with the switch. Okay, it's freaky hard to write them out. Okay guys, just bear with me. So these are the currency pairs you can watch. You can also watch USD with the NZD. Can you see USD with the NZD? So these are all the currency pairs I've watched. Okay, I put on my watch list. So I merged these currency pairs and I decided to watch them. So it started from my currency trade meter. We merge the strongest currency with the weakest currency, okay? So if the currency is strong on the H4, which means on the H1 and M15, it is likely that the market will go to my favor. I'll get more winnings if I am able to use the currency strength to determine which currency is strong or weak, okay? So after I watch the currency strength, what I have to do is that I go to the chart to see which currency actually I'm trading. So these are all the lists I've listed, okay? So I'm going to the chart to see which one I'm trading. So that's what I did. So you will check the currency strength after I go to the chart to see exactly what is happening on the chart, okay? But guys, before you go, you can see that the card was also strong, okay? The card was very strong, and I can also merge it with the NZD or the yen, okay? The yen was very strong, very weak, okay? So any of this one, I'm merging the reds with the greens, okay? That's my principle. Sometimes I can get only 2 of them to merge. Today is a good day, so I'm getting more to merge. So I'm just going to sort out to see the one I feel like trading, okay? The one I feel like trading. So let's go to the chart and see the ones I took, and next time you'll also be able to take the same trade. So yesterday I took 3 trades, okay? I took 3 trades, and 2 of them were wins and 1 was a loss. 2 wins and 1 loss. So the first trade I took was the no, this is not the first. This is one of the trades, okay? So this is Euro switch. Actually, this trade I took it this morning, not yesterday. Yesterday's one were the 2 and today's one is 1. So I took the Euro switch. Can you see Euro switch? And we are on the H1. Can you see Euro switch, and we are on the H1 time frame. So how did I find this trade? The setup is this: we identify a trending market. And what's a trending market? A trending market is the market with what? Higher highs and higher lows, right? And as you can see, we have our higher highs and we have our higher lows, right? Everybody can see this market. Everybody can see this market is trending, right? Everybody can see. Moreover, I have my moving averages here. I have my this is 100 moving average, this is 100 moving average, and this is my 50 moving average, and this is my 20 moving average. The moving averages are there to show me when the market is trending. Okay, they don't tell me when to buy or when to sell, but they tell me the direction of the trend. Okay, instead of using a trend line, I'm using moving average. I can also use a trend line, but I prefer moving averages. Okay, so when I opened the market yesterday, this morning, so yesterday I saw a setup here on the M15, but I couldn't take it because I missed a trade. So this morning, before I did a screenshot to record this particular video, and I entered the trade here. Okay, I entered the trade here this morning, and can you see my logs have been entered? So how did I find a trade? I can see the market was bouncing up the 50 moving average. So when the market came back and gave me this pattern, this engulfing pattern, right? Bullish engulfing pattern. I said yes, this is a very good pattern I've been waiting for. So the moment the candle closed, I just entered my trade here. Can you see my log MT5? When you take a trade, it locks you in. Okay, I entered the trade here. My stop loss was somewhere here, and then my take profit was 1:2. Always take profit 1:2. Okay, never take less than 1:2. Okay, unless you know what you're doing, but most of the time take 1:2 or 1:3 or 1:2.5. Okay, so my take profit was 1:2. I entered here, stop loss here, my take profit 1:2, and market logged me out before I snapped this image to just present the video to you. Okay, so this is it. So how do you find a trade? You identify a trending market using the currency trend meter, merging the stronger currency with the weakest currency. On the currency trend meter, do you remember that the euro was strong? The euro was strong. Do you remember, guys? The euro was strong, and the switch was weak. Do you remember, guys? Good. The euro was strong and the switch was weak. So we merge the euro with the switch, and if the euro is strong, which means the market is going to go up, right? So there is high probability on your side. So that's what happened here. So this is one of the trades I took. I added it to the one I'm presenting you today. This was a winning trade, and it's very easy to trade. Okay, if you know what you're doing. But before we move on, guys, can you also see some trade that happened here? Guys, can you see support, breakout, and when there is a reversal, you can take your trade here. But this candle would have been very dangerous, okay? Or you can have taken your trade here, guys. So trading Forex is very easy, but you must know what you're doing, okay? If you don't know what you're looking for, then when you open your chart, what are you actually going to trade? Okay, so you must know exactly what you're looking for. So when you open your chart, you know that, okay, I'm looking for only this thing on the chart. If you don't see anything on the chart, you don't trade anything, you don't enter any trade, okay? So this market, for instance, assuming the of last week, I could have just gotten a lot of trade, but I think here wasn't a trade I took. I didn't take any of it. I just using this one for example for you to see, okay? This is the trade I took. This is the trade I took for me to show you. Okay, so this is the first. Okay, the next trade I took yesterday, this was yesterday, was the Canadian. Can you see Canadian dollar? Remember the card was strong, right? You remember that the Canadian dollar was strong on the currency strength meter, and then the yen was weak, right? The Japanese yen was very weak. So that was the trade I took yesterday, and I took it on the H1. Can you see Canadian H1? So how did I also take this trade? The other one, I took it based on support and retracement, okay? Based on the trending market, and the market retraced back, and I took the other trade. But on this particular trade, I used the breakout continuity strategy to trade this one because I realized that there was a support area here, support zone here, and the market broke the support zone. So the market retraced back to a very important zone and give me a bullish engulfing pattern. I can take the trade. So the market retraced back and gave me bullish engulfing pattern. So I entered my trade here. And then my stop loss was here, my take profit was here, my stop loss was here. So guys, can you see 1:2, always 1:2, okay? So guys, I took my entries here, my stop loss was here, and my take profit was here. Always take profit 1:2, okay? Take profit 1:2. So the market just played, and then this morning I was out of the market. I entered the trade yesterday because this is H1, it took long. I did a trade yesterday, but the market played around and played around and played around. Then this morning it just logged me out, and I snapped to just show you, just so that next time you also be able to take the same trade. Okay, so it starts from where? Breakout from a consolidated zone, breakout. I saw the market retrace back and gave me a bullish pattern. I entered the trade here, and then I took my profit all the way there. So this is another trade I took. So now 2 trades. Now let me show you the last one that was a losing trade and how it got lost. Okay, so let me show you that one too. So the other trade I took, the last trade I took was the AUD, Euro AUD. Okay, as you can see, the Euro was strong, the AUD was weak on the M15. Okay, so this one actually happened very fast. So I took this trade here, very early, very late at night. Okay, very late at night. As you can see, here was my log, hoping that the market will go up. Okay, but the market retraced. It logged me out, and then after the market reversed, you see, it logged me out and the market reversed. So I can't do anything about it. It's bad luck. Okay, it's part of trading. You cannot win every time. Okay, you just want to win at least 50% of the time. Okay, 50% of the time is enough. Even if you win 40% of the time, you can still break even. If you win 60% of the time, you are very profitable. Okay, so your target should always be at least to have 50% of your trade to be winning. Okay, so you can't win. So here I entered here, and then my stop loss was here, and market took me out here, just took me out. It came back and took me out, and now the market reversed back. Okay, so the same way the market was trending. The market was trending, as you can see, was trending, and then I realized that it was respecting the 50 moving average. It was respecting the 50 moving average. So I decided, okay, when the market come back again, I'm going, and it gives me a very good pattern. I can also see there was a support zone here. Can you see support zone here? So when the market came, it respected it again, and when it came and it gave me this pattern, I said I'm going to take the trade, but I have to wait a little. So I waited for a little and I entered here. My stop loss was here, but as you see, couldn't get there. Okay, the market took me out, and then this was a losing trade. So overall, I had 2 winning trades and I had 1 losing trade. Okay, so always when you are risking, risk 1:2. I'm not saying always you're going to get 2 winning trades, but I mean your risk reward. Okay, so let's assume that the 2 winning trades, let's assume you are a small trader. You are losing $100, which means you lose $100 today, and you are risking you are winning $200 first. So 200 for 1 win, another 200 for another win, right? So in all you have what, 400 wins, and you take away your 100 win, and guys, you are still profitable. Okay, some days you can have 2 wins, 2 losses and 1 win. Some days you don't have any trade to trade, but you must always be patient. Okay, be patient to take this trade before you must always be patient. Okay, you must always be patient to wait for this setup before you trade them. Okay, so that's all for this video, and I just share it with you so that you'll be able to understand how you're going to trade, so the next time you also see the same setup and also trade the same setup. Okay, so find these setups and trade every day, and then you become very profitable. So that's all. Set Owas, your trainer for this entire series, and like, share and subscribe to the channel, and see you again next time. Bye.